The story of Shaquille O'Neal begins long before the arenas, the championships, and the global fame. It begins in Newark, New Jersey on March 6, 1972, a city marked by hardship, where opportunity often came disguised as struggle. Born to Lucille O'Neal, Shaquille entered a world that demanded resilience from the very start. His biological father, battling addiction and legal troubles, was absent for most of his life. That absence could have defined him. Instead, it created space for another man to step in. Philip Harrison, a U.S. Army sergeant whose discipline, structure, and unyielding expectations would shape the boy into something extraordinary. Harrison was firm, sometimes intimidating, but always intentional. In a household where excuses weren't tolerated, Shaquille learned early that potential meant nothing without effort. The military lifestyle meant constant movement. Germany, Texas, and other stops along the way, forcing young Shaquille to adapt quickly to find confidence in unfamiliar environments. But even among strangers, one thing always set him apart: his size. By his early teens, he was already towering over adults, his presence impossible to ignore. At first, that size was a burden. It drew attention he didn't always want, but gradually it became a tool, a gateway into basketball, where his physical gifts began to align with purpose. At Robert G. Cole High School in San Antonio, Texas, Shaquille didn't just improve, he dominated. His team went 68-1 over 2 seasons and captured a state championship. Backboards trembled when he dunked, opponents struggled to keep up, and for the first time it became clear this wasn't just talent, this was destiny. That destiny carried him to Louisiana State University, where he would transform from a promising giant into a national phenomenon. Under the guidance of Coach Dale Brown, Shaquille refined his game. He became more than just a powerful presence, he became a strategic force. He learned footwork, positioning, timing, but even as he developed, technically, it was his sheer physical dominance that captivated audiences. He shattered backboards, led the nation in rebounding, and collected accolades including 2 SEC Player of the Year awards. Fans didn't just watch him, they came to witness him. By 1992, the next step was inevitable. The Orlando Magic selected Shaquille O'Neal as the first overall pick in the NBA draft. It was more than a career milestone, it was the beginning of a transformation for the league itself. From his very first game, Shaq changed the atmosphere. He didn't adjust to the NBA. The NBA adjusted to him. His rookie season was explosive. Powerful dunks, emphatic blocks, and a level of physicality that defenders simply weren't prepared for. He won Rookie of the Year and instantly turned the Orlando Magic into a team worth watching. But beyond the statistics, there was something else: charisma. Shaq smiled, joked, entertained. He was as magnetic off the court as he was dominant on it. By 1995, just 3 years into his career, he led Orlando to the NBA Finals. It was a stunning rise. But with success came pressure and decisions that would define his future. In 1996, Shaquille O'Neal left Orlando to join the Los Angeles Lakers. It was a move that placed him at the center of basketball's biggest stage. Los Angeles wasn't just a city, it was a spotlight. And Shaq embraced it. There, he was paired with a young, fiercely driven guard, Kobe Bryant. Their partnership would become one of the most iconic and complex in sports history. At first, it was a clash of styles. Shaq was dominant, playful, larger than life. Kobe was intense, obsessive, relentlessly focused, but under the leadership of Coach Phil Jackson, those differences began to align. What followed was one of the greatest runs in NBA history. From 2000 to 2002, the Lakers won 3 consecutive championships. At the center of it all was Shaquille O'Neal, playing at a level that defied logic. He was unstoppable in the paint. Defenders fouled him intentionally. Double teams collapsed around him. Entire defensive schemes were designed just to slow him down, and still, he dominated. In the 2000 finals, he averaged 38 points and 16 rebounds, one of the most dominant performances the game has ever seen. He earned 3 straight finals MVP awards, cementing his place among the all-time greats. But dominance doesn't erase tension. Behind the scenes, the relationship between Shaq and Kobe began to deteriorate. Questions of leadership, work ethic, and control created friction. The dynasty, as powerful as it was fragile. In 2004, after a finals loss, the Lakers made a decision. Shaquille O'Neal was traded to the Miami Heat. For many athletes, such a move would signal decline. For Shaq, it became reinvention. In Miami, he took on a different role. He was still dominant, but no longer the sole focal point. That role belonged to rising star Dwyane Wade. Instead of resisting, Shaq adapted. He became a mentor, a leader, a presence that elevated the team. In 2006, the Miami Heat won their first NBA championship, giving Shaquille O'Neal his 4th ring. It was a victory that spoke not just of talent, but of growth, the ability to evolve, to share, to lead in new ways. As the years progressed, Shaq's journey took him through the Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Boston Celtics. His role diminished, his minutes decreased, but his influence remained. Younger players looked to him for guidance. Fans still filled arenas to watch him. And through it all, he maintained the personality that made him unique, humorous, approachable, endlessly entertaining. Yet basketball was only one part of his story. Shaquille O'Neal understood something many athletes don't, that the game doesn't last forever. He built a life beyond it. He ventured into music, releasing rap albums that achieved commercial success. He appeared in films and television, embracing his larger-than-life persona. He became a savvy businessman, investing in franchises, technology, and brands. He earned a doctorate in education, demonstrating a commitment to personal growth that extended far beyond the court. And perhaps most importantly, he gave back. Influenced by the discipline of his stepfather and the struggles of his childhood, Shaq developed a deep sense of responsibility. Stories of his generosity became legendary, paying for strangers' groceries, supporting communities, helping those in need without seeking attention. In 2011, he announced his retirement from basketball. It marked the end of an era, but not the end of his impact. Transitioning seamlessly into media, Shaquille became a central figure on Inside the NBA. There, alongside fellow analysts, he brought insight, humor, and authenticity to millions of viewers. His laughter, his honesty, his larger-than-life personality, all of it translated effortlessly to a new stage. In 2016, he was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. It was a moment of recognition, a celebration of a career that had changed the sport forever. But even that honor doesn't fully capture his legacy. Because Shaquille O'Neal was never just about statistics or championships. He was about presence, about impact, about the way he made people feel, whether it was awe at his dominance, laughter at his humor, or respect for his journey. He was a child who grew up without a father, yet found guidance in discipline. A teenager who felt out of place, yet turned difference into power. An athlete who dominated a sport, yet refused to be defined by it. His story is one of transformation, of taking every challenge, every expectation, every opportunity, and turning it into something greater. Shaquille O'Neal didn't just become a legend of basketball. He became a symbol of what it means to evolve, to adapt, and to build a legacy that extends far beyond the game. And in the echoes of every dunk, every laugh, every act of generosity, his story continues.